What's going on, internet? My name is JB, and I'm here today with my week 2 team builder for the PBL, aka the Professional Battlers League. And this week we are taking on Blazing Squid, coach of the Toronto Totodile. His link will be in the description, so go check him out. He's a good battler, and he actually has a really threatening team as well. He's also 1-0. He 5-0'd a man last week, so got a bit of a tough game on our hands, it's looking like. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go over his squad real quick. It's actually super obnoxious. He has 16 Pokemon. I've never had to prep for this many mons, and it's actually super annoying to have to prep for a team this big. Thankfully, though, it sort of balances out due to the fact that he does not have a Z Crystal, so it's a little bit easier to deal with. But he still has a ton of freaking Pokemon, so yeah, let's just go over them right now. He has a Thunderstarian and Apollyon, Rotom Heat, Shaman, Goodra, Silvally, Mew, Conkeldurr, Golurk, Araquanid, Golbat, Mega Absol, Deancey, Alolan Sandslash, Ditto, and Abomasnow. You guys should already see a list right here. I should probably just post a list. It just makes way more sense than reading it. But I feel like I should just like tell you guys anyway. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Yeah, he just has a ridiculous amount of Pokemon. It's just really tough to prep for a lot of mons. But another thing worth mentioning is he's the guy who took both Empoleon and Shaman from me. So it's time for a little bit of payback in that regard, because I'm still a little bit triggered by that. Only a little bit though, but yeah. Other than that though, Thunderstarian, one of the best just all-out attackers in the game. Got good physical and special attack stats. More so special, but can be physical. Can very easily be physical. Pretty fast as well, base 101. What else we got that's super threatening? Mew's always super annoying to deal with. So is stuff like Mega Absol, which hits hard from both physical and special. More so physical, but again can hit pretty hard, especially base 115 special attack is nothing to laugh at. I've used Mega Absol in the past. It's a pretty dang good Mega. He also has a little bit of a Hail team down at the bottom with Sandslash and Abomasnow. And not only does Sandslash get this stupid ability that makes it really fast in Hail, he also does in fact get a Roar Veil, so that's something we need to be on the lookout for. Ditto's super annoying, so we have to be careful if we decide to set up. What else we got? Silvally's super annoying. Subseed Shaman's one of the most annoying things ever. Goodra has a really high special defense stat. Araquanid gets web, so he has a really balanced team. And has a lot of just annoying stuff. But honestly, personally, I think we should have a pretty dang good matchup this week. I feel like he doesn't have a lot of good switch-ins to the versatility of my team, which is one of the strengths of my team, which is one of my main playstyles, of versatility. He just does not have a lot of switch-ins for like a lot of the coverage that I'm running. So hopefully we make the right plays and don't throw the game. But you know, I'm sort of known for not making good plays all the time. I sort of just overlook everything. Anyway, let's just go ahead and go over the squad. As you guys have already seen, we are bringing Frozone, our Weavile, with a Life Orb this week, with the moves Icicle Crash, Knockoff, Brick Break, and Ice Shard. 184 speed is enough for Mega Absol. Max speed, Mega Absol, of course. And then the rest is just done in the attack in bulk. He has his only switch-ins to Icicle Crash are Rotom and Apollyon, neither of which Julie's taking a knockoff. Brick Break there for potential Veil, as well as hitting stuff like Apollyon. Nothing on his team likes losing an item. And then we have Ice Shard to do stuff out with priority. Pretty, it just hits everything on his team hard. The only thing I'm really worried about with this set would be the Conkeldurr. But as you can see, we have some stuff for Conkeldurr a little bit down the line. So yeah, moving on to our next mon, and that is of course Lupin, our Lucario, finally getting to come to a game in week 2. With a Fightinium Z this week with the moves Close Combat, Extreme Speed, Ice Punch, and Swords Dance. Enough speed for max speed Rotom Heat. And the rest just thrown into, again, attack and HP. With the he has no switch-ins, man. I have Close Combat, just it hits everything hard. Not even like Thundurus appreciates it. He has a Mew now, which is a little bit annoying, because when I built this Lucario set, he had a Hoopa on the team, which Hoopa does not take Close Combat. Definitely doesn't take +2 Close Combat. Definitely doesn't take Fightinium Z. Doesn't even take Close Combat into Extreme Speed. But he does have a Mew now, which is super annoying, because I can't just kill it with kill that with Close Combat. But I like the coverage that I had for the rest of the team, so I decided not to change that set. When he picked up Mew, he actually just traded Mew for Hoopa. It wasn't like a whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's a little less good, but we still have coverage to hit everything else on his team incredibly hard and do just ridiculous amounts of damage to a lot of his team with just simple coverage. Ice Punch obviously for Shaman, for Gudra, for Golbats. Extremes to be like I said for priority, and then his only switch-ins to close combat. Like, don't appreciate Extreme Speed or Ice Punch. Moving on to our next Mon, and I'm so excited to finally be bringing bad news or Ursaring with, of course, the Flame Orb Gut set with Facade, Close Combat, Fire Punch, and Seed Bomb. This thing is disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Enough speed for no invest Rotom Heat if he just wants to be a super bulky set. Yeah, just in case. I don't need a ton of bulk on this thing because he has legitimately no switch-ins to this Pokemon. His only Facade resist is Empoleon, which dies to Guts boosted close combat, which dies to Lucario's close combat, which cannot deal at all with our other Mons, like Lucario, like once that goes down. He also has Sand Slash, which also drops to close combat. But yeah, those are his only two switch-ins to Facade on his entire team. He has nothing. Nothing for Ursaring, and I'm so excited to see how much work this thing could put in. I actually have a pretty good idea for a transaction I'm going to make in the next coming weeks to even bolster Ursaring a little bit more, because I've been looking over some of the other matchups in this league, and there are no switch-ins. There are no switch-ins to a Facade, my dude. Anyway, just super excited about using the set. We have close combat, of course, to hit the two things that resist. Our Facade being the Empoleon and the Alolan Sand Slash. And even if Alolan Sand Slash is like, or I forget which one it was. One of them takes like around half from Facade. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I know one of them takes about half from Facade. I don't remember what the other one takes. If Empoleon's Spadef, I know it takes like 43 or something ridiculous like that because Ursaring. Then we have Fire Punch to hit stuff like the Shaman, which would obviously disrupt the Facade anyway, but it's just nice to have something to hit that super effectively if we need to. If for whatever reason doesn't kill it. If he has like a random Sylvalis that needs to be Fire Punched, we can. It also hits the Sand Slash harder than Close Combat would even, and it also hits the Abomasnow. And then we have Seed Bomb, pretty much just there for Deancey, because I didn't want to run Earthquake, because I wanted to run Seed Bomb. I thought that would be more fun. I could probably just run Earthquake and then hit the Empoleon harder. I'm honestly thinking about running Earthquake. Like, just in my head right now. That just makes way more sense to hit Empoleon and Sand Slash. Well, mostly Empoleon. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to run Earthquake over Close Combat. That way I don't lower my defenses. And then we can run something else over Seed Bomb. What do we need? How about something to hit the Golbat? And the Araquanid. Yeah, we'll just throw Rock Slide on this to hit the Araquanid and Golbat. Why the hell not? That makes some sense. I think Earthquake. I don't know why I just didn't run Earthquake in the first place. But yeah, now we have Earthquake and Rock Slide instead of Seed Bomb and Close Combat. We don't lower our defense this way, and we still hit Empoleon and Sand Slash super effectively. And then we have something to hit the Araquanid and Golbat as well. I'm smart. I should pay more attention when I team build. Anyway, moving on to our next one. That is Daenerys, our Mega Latias, with the moves Defog, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Draco. So just nice little Defog, Draco, Bolt Beam, just pretty standard Mega Latias. Enough speed for Thunderstyrian. And yeah, just mainly here to Defog. And Bolt Beam coverage is pretty dang good against this team. It doesn't have a whole lot that appreciates switching into Bolt Beam. And then we have Draco for the stuff that does. And yeah, his only fairy type is Deancey, so it's actually a pretty good check to this, but we have plenty of stuff for Deancey, honestly. I'm not worried about that Mon. Even if he does decide to bring it. And yeah, it's a defogger, so we can keep webs left the field with a Araquanid, and that's really his only hazard that I'm worried about. I mean, there's of course rocks, but like, I mean, it's rocks. You always prepare for rocks. And speaking of rocks, moving on to our next Pokemon, we have Bullseye, our Mudsdale, with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Toxic. So I actually have a really weird set. We have Max HP, a little bit of SPDF 132, and Careful Nature with 24 speed, which allows us to outspeed no invest Diancie, just because I thought that would be fun. Diancie can't really do much to us, but if I want to kill a Diancie, I can kill a Diancie with the Bullseye. Bullseye is our kills leader, so I thought that would be a fun little way to do a Diancie and potentially pick up another KO for Bullseye. And I don't necessarily need max SPDF because, like, yeah, his only special attackers I don't stay in on. Empoleon, Shaman, I don't stay in on either of those ever, and then I probably don't stand on Abomasnow either. I could take hits from Thunderous. I could take like a Hidden Power, Ice, or Grass from Thunderous. Can't really take a Grass Knot, but yeah, it's just, I mean, I can probably take a Grass Knot with the SPDF invest. I think that's what I EV'd it for, pretty sure. Don't actually remember. I just know I wanted to outspeed Diancie and potentially get another KO with Bullseye, so that's what we're going for. And then last but not least, we have Skeeter, our Feraligatr, who is named after Skeeter from Doug. So don't go getting any ideas. I don't really know what Skeeter means other than that, but I know it's like a sort of a meme. But nah, it's just from Doug because they have like the same color palette, and I like the show Doug. And I wanted to nickname something after Doug. I'm gonna say Doug again just so it's not weird. Anyway, we are of course Life Orb, Sheer Force with Dragon Dance, Liquidation, Ice Punch, and Rock Slide. With 123 speed, we outspeed his entire team after a Dragon Dance, of course, other than Scarfers. But, I mean, hey, who really, preps for that? Smart people do that. Plus, two Dragon Dances, we outspeed Scarfers. Oh my god. Next level. Anyway, Liquidation just hits his team ridiculously hard. Ice Punch for Thunderous and Shaman and Goodra and Golbat. Rock Slide for the Araquanid and whatever else we need to hit with it. And yeah, it's just pretty straightforward. He does not have a whole lot that wants to switch into Liquidations either. So yeah, it should be a pretty fun set. And I'm really looking forward to this game. I think, like I said, I think we have a very good matchup this week. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I will see you guys in the game. Thanks for watching. Or see you guys tomorrow, actually, because I'm uploading these separately. Oh my god, I'm not smart. I should not record at 10 a.m. when I haven't slept. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I slept from like 3 p.m. yesterday till midnight. And now it's like noon for me, but like I just decided to record. And it probably wasn't a good idea, but I did it anyway. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the battle tomorrow. Peace out.